Would you believe someone might have lived for over 600 years, that he cracked the code of a forgotten manuscript passed down by an ancient Jewish sage, unlocking the secrets to turning lead into gold and achieving eternal life? Sounds like something from Harry Potter, doesn't it? But this wasn't fiction. Nicolas Flamel, the so-called Immortal Alchemist, was a real person. He lived in 14th century Paris. He had a home, a wife, even a burial record. But his death, that's where the story unravels into chilling mystery. When Flamel's tomb was opened centuries later, in the Saints' Innocent Cemetery, it was empty. No bones, no ashes, no explanation. What really happened to Nicolas Flamel? Did he die in 1418 or fake his own death to vanish into history, never to age again? And if he's still alive, what terrifying secret might he still be guarding? Today, we're unraveling one of Western history's most chilling mysteries, a tale where truth, alchemy, and legend swirl together in a Gothic symphony of shadows. The secret of Nicolas Flamel, buried yet strangely alive beneath the streets of Paris. Before the myths, before the alchemy, Nicolas Flamel was just a man. Born around 1330 near Paris, he lived through one of Europe's darkest centuries, the Black Death, the 100 Years' War, and widespread religious turmoil. Survival itself was a daily struggle. What was his job? A humble public notary, meticulously writing contracts, copying manuscripts, and selling rare hand-copied books in Latin, Hebrew, and Greek. His days were quiet, methodical, but Flamel wasn't just a pen for hire. Alongside his wealthy wife Perenelle, he quietly amassed wealth through shrewd real estate investments. And, more curiously, he gave most of it away. They built shelters for the poor, restored decaying churches, and funded countless charities across Paris. Their benevolence was legendary. One of their most famous legacies still stands, the house at 51 Rue de Montmorency. Built in 1407, it's the oldest stone house in Paris. Its ancient facade bears strange carvings, an angel with wings surrounded by inscriptions asking for prayers for the dead, a curious detail for a man who would later be called immortal. And that's where the whispers began. How did a simple notary grow so rich so fast? Could he have discovered something forbidden? Soon the name Nicolas Flamel began slipping out of ordinary history and into the realm of legend. In 1357, Flamel stumbled upon a strange, untitled book. Its worn pages were filled with cryptic symbols and ancient languages, Hebrew, Greek, and Arabic. It seemed more talisman than text, radiating an unearthly aura. He claimed it was the work of Abraham the Jew, a legendary figure said to have preserved the greatest secrets of alchemy. Then came the dream. A radiant angel appeared to him and spoke. If he could decipher the book, it would lead him to both immense wealth and the ultimate prize. Immortality. For 21 grueling years, Flamel obsessively studied its secrets. He journeyed to Santiago de Compostela in Spain, where destiny intervened. He met a convert named Maestro Canchas, a Jewish scholar who instantly recognized the manuscript. The man confirmed this was no ordinary book. It was an ancient alchemical manuscript containing the precise recipe for the Philosopher's Stone. When Flamel returned to Paris, everything changed. By 1382, people whispered that he'd succeeded, that he had finally created gold, not just metaphorically, but literally. And more astonishingly, that he had brewed the elixir of life. The impossible seemed to become reality. His fortune skyrocketed, his generosity became even grander, but his youth, it remained unchanging. Was it a miracle, a carefully orchestrated hoax, or a meticulously kept, terrifying secret? The book of Abraham the Jew has never been definitively found, but if it's real, it may hold the ultimate key to eternal life. In the heart of medieval Paris stood Saints' Innocents Cemetery, one of the oldest and most crowded burial grounds in Europe. For over 6 centuries, more than 2 million bodies were interred here, layer upon layer, the very ground swelling with the weight of the departed. Above its main gates was a chilling mural, the Danse Macabre, the dance of death, a stark, morbid reminder that death comes for all, rich, poor, king, beggar. No one escapes its embrace. This was where Flamel was supposedly buried after his death in 1418. But when the cemetery, overflowing and decaying, was finally cleared in the 1700s, his grave was opened and found completely empty. No remains, no trace, just a void. And so the rumors exploded. Flamel didn't die, he vanished. Some claimed he had carved secret alchemical symbols into the walls of the cemetery, a complex puzzle, a treasure map meant only for the worthy to solve. Some even believe these symbols still exist today, hidden deep within the catacombs of Paris, that chilling underground labyrinth where the bones of saints' innocence were ultimately transferred. Is it possible that Flamel's final, most profound secret still lies somewhere in that endless, dark underground? Would you dare to descend and search for it? According to the official records, Flamel died in 1418. His tombstone, which he designed himself, still exists in the Musée de Cluny in Paris. It bears curious inscriptions, but the grave it originally marked contained no body. No witnesses to his final days, no documented burial, just an unsettling silence, an absence that defied logic. And then, centuries later, the whispers began. In the 18th century, a curious report emerged. An elderly, unusually youthful man, claiming to be Nicolas Flamel, was spotted attending a play in Paris, an impossible apparition centuries after his supposed demise. Later sightings placed him in distant, exotic lands like India, then the refined streets of Geneva, and even, chillingly, actively involved within secret societies like the Freemasons, organizations renowned for their hidden knowledge and ancient lineage. Is this mere coincidence? Mass hysteria? Mistaken identity fueled by the romantic allure of a compelling legend? Or are these fragmented sightings the genuine, undeniable traces of someone who never died? One old tale claims Flamel himself told a trusted disciple, "The truly immortal man is the one who knows when to vanish from history." A chilling thought that suggests his disappearance wasn't an end, but a calculated, perfect beginning to an eternal life in the shadows. Though centuries have passed, Nicolas Flamel hasn't faded into obscurity. Quite the opposite. His name is now etched into the very fabric of our modern imagination. In Harry Potter, he's the ancient, wise creator of the Philosopher's Stone and a dear friend to Dumbledore, the ultimate alchemist who lived for over 600 years. In Fullmetal Alchemist, his iconic symbol, a cross with a serpent, wings and a crown, isn't just a design, it represents resurrection, transformation, and the dangerous pursuit of forbidden knowledge. Michael Scott's popular fantasy series, The Secrets of the Immortal Nicolas Flamel, portrays him as a powerful guardian of ancient power, silently fighting unseen enemies in our modern world, forever burdened by his incredible gift. Flamel's name also appeared in 17th century alchemical treatises, such as Le Livre des Figures Hiéroglyphiques, which was long attributed to him. Flamel has become more than a man. He's a universal symbol of hidden knowledge, of the allure of eternal life, and of humanity's timeless obsession with the impossible. Every generation reinvents his story, keeping the legend alive, perpetuating the questions. So was alchemy a fool's dream, a medieval superstition, or simply science before the math caught up? Today, scientists have actually transformed elements in nuclear labs, briefly turning lead into gold, albeit at immense cost and effort. The transmutation once dreamed of by alchemists is now a reality, however impractical. And the pursuit of the elixir of life, CRISPR gene editing and advanced stem cell research are pushing the boundaries of human biology, aiming to slow or even reverse aging, regenerate organs, and potentially extend lifespans far beyond our current limits. The idea of the elixir is no longer confined to fantasy. Could it be that Flamel wasn't a wizard, but a visionary far ahead of his time? Did his ancient quest echo through the centuries, quietly guiding humanity toward its most daring frontier, the ultimate mastery over life itself? Perhaps alchemy never truly died. Perhaps it merely evolved, transforming into the very science we practice today. Still seeking answers to the same eternal questions, if you're ever in Paris, you can literally walk where Flamel once walked. His legacy is etched into the very stones of the city. Visit 51 Rue de Montmorency, still standing proud as the oldest house in Paris. Today it's a restaurant, but its ancient facade still bears Flamel's curious carvings, whispering secrets from centuries past. Stop by the Cluny Museum to see his original tombstone, empty but still echoing with profound mystery, a silent testament to a life or disappearance beyond comprehension. And if you dare, descend into the chilling depths of the catacombs, where over 6 million souls rest in endless corridors of bone. Maybe, just maybe, you'll find a trace of the immortal alchemist, watching from the shadows, still guarding his ultimate secret. Nicolas Flamel, scribe, alchemist, ghost, a man who may have found the secret to eternal life. His tomb is empty, his legendary book is lost, his name refuses to die. Was he just a legend, a captivating story for the ages, or did he unlock something humanity still isn't ready to understand? If he is still alive, after all these centuries,